What is up, Savage fam? It's your girl BxllaSavagx back at it again with a fat ass minute for y'all. Let me address a couple things, right? So I know I've been gone for a very long time. Very long time. I'm doing a story time about that, like about what I've been going through and stuff. But I just want to say I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart that I haven't posted since May or like April. I don't know, either one. Also, I want to say thank you so much, guys, for giving me 135 subscribers. Y'all, I'm so happy because, like I said, I haven't been posting, so I didn't think I was gonna hit 100 anything. But while I was gone, you guys surprised me and gave me 135 subscribers. So thank you so much, my subscribers, my little Savage fam. You feel me? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this look right here. If it's not on the screen, that means like I couldn't put it in the video. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that look today. It's a nice simple look, but you do have to use black. So if you're not really comfortable with using black, I suggest you don't do this look, or maybe just use like a light, or not light, a dark brown. So yeah, I'm gonna zoom y'all in and we're gonna get started, you feel me? So before we start and we move on to the makeup look, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell down below to be notified every single time I upload. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright y'all, so first things first, I'm going to prep my eyelids. So for that, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the shade Chestnut. And I'm also going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. What I like to do is I like to put the matte one on first, all over the lid, and then use the hydrating one. Pop that on the outer part of my lid. I love this sponge, you guys. It's like so bouncy, and even though it helps pick up some product, some excess product, it doesn't remove all of the product, and that's what I love about it so much. Guys, I'm sorry if the light just changed. I'm trying to fool with my mirror light and the ring light that I'm using, because I don't know, I feel like you guys can see my eyes like nicely, but then I kind of don't. Like, I feel like it's too bright. So okay, so moving into the Beauty Glaze Gorgeous Me eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. We're going to be dipping into this side, and the first shade I'm going to use is this shade right here, the second one, as a transition. Dip into that shade, sit off, and when you, oh wait a minute, I completely missed a step, y'all. I'm gonna take your tape. I have masking tape. Take your tape, line it up with the outer part of your eye to get that sharp, pristine look. Okay, now we can dip into this palette. Transition shade and pop it all up in our crease, fanning it out of the outer corner. So this look is basically all about the blending. If you don't have your colors blended very good, it's not really going to come out the way you want it to. Just make sure that when you are doing this look, you want to blend everything out smoothly. Okay, so your transition shade doesn't need to be that blended just because it's a transition shade. But next, we're going to go into this shade right here. It's more darker, like orange burnt orange color, and we're gonna apply that in our crease as well. I'm gonna tap it off pretty good because you want to start light with a light hand, not as much product on it. And then just to ensure everything is nice and blended, I'm going to take a more fluffier brush right here and just go over the top like so. So now we're moving on to the other side. On the other side, I'm going to be using, first color we're going to be using the darker shades, or it's going to be this color right here. And then after that, we're going to move into this color and then the black. So basically these three shades right here we're going to be dipping into. So for that, I'm going to take a little bit more of a dense blending brush. That's what it looks like. By the way, y'all, I did a lot more tattoos. I'm trying to show you. I have a lot more tattoos on my hands. So if you guys want me to do videos of me doing tattoos, leave a comment down below. No, I didn't use that brown. I used this brown right here. And then this, no. What the happening? Okay. I used this brown, this purple shade, and then the black. So again, dust it off really good. And start on the outer corner and work your way in. While making sure you're pulling that color out and kind of up. So like when you do this motion, but you want to do it in a blending motion. So when I did this look, I was really worried that it was going to look like I got punched in the eye. But it actually came out really good. It looks really pretty. So if it looks like you got punched in the eye while applying these more darker shades, don't worry, because we gonna get it right, okay? We gonna get it right. That's nice and blended. We're going to go in with our last shade, which is like this purpley shade down here. Also, if you guys like my nails, I did them myself. Let me know down in the comments also, and I will do a video on how I achieved these nails as well. Alright, so moving on to the more darker shade. The purple shade, we're going to take that same dense blending brush. I'm sorry if I keep looking at the screen. I just want to make sure everything looks okay, but I'm talking to you guys still. You feel me? Okay. Dip into that purple shade. And go in on the outer corner as per usual. I always want to start on the outer corner just in case you picked up a little bit too much eyeshadow. Then most of the eyeshadow will be concentrated on the outer part of our eye instead of like the very inner part. So you always want to start on the outer corner. Like this looks really very pigmented on camera. And then again, just like with that last shade, we're going to blend the top with the fluffy brush. Alright, that shade's nice and blended. You see how smooth it looks? Like the gradient smoothness. You see what I'm saying, right? Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. On to the black. I'm going to take a fluffy pencil type brush. And I'm going to dip into the black, just like all the other shades. Really, especially with the black, you really want to dust it off. And I'm going to start in the outer corner, and we're only concentrating this on the outer corner into like this V area. So when applying the black, the reason why we are using such a small brush, like a precise brush, because we don't want to smoke out the black too much while first applying. Kind of just want it to gradually get darker. And don't concentrate so much up here, applying like a deep amount of the black up here. You want to more concentrate it in the middle and on the bottom. And then just build the black up, not in the upper portion, but more down here. Put it up a little bit more, because you want the outer part to be pretty dark. Like I said, you just want to build up that darkness instead of just applying it all in one go. That's how you get that seamless, smooth finish. Alright, and just like last time, I'm gonna blend it out with our fluffy brush. Just the top, because you want to leave the saturated pigment closer to the middle. Going back in with that pencil brush, we're only gonna put black down here. Don't touch the top, just put it down here. If you lost some shade down here, because if you put it at the top, you're gonna have to reblend all over again. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of bringing it up like this so that it has more of a cat eye kind of effect. We're done with this palette. So the next thing I'm going to do is I want to cut my crease, but I'm probably going to do that off camera because I do better with like cutting creases and stuff off camera. So basically what you want to do, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do, but then I'm gonna go off camera and do it, you feel me? So I'm gonna go back in with this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the matte finish. Put that on the back of my hand, or the back of my arm, because my tattoos are still healing. I'm gonna get makeup on them. You want to take your concealer brush. What I do is I start in the middle, look up. That is where you want to start cutting your crease at. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back. All right, I got my crease all nice and cut. It's looking sharp. So now I'm gonna go back into this palette, and I'm gonna go back into the black and just smoothen out that outer corner. And blend that outer corner in with the concealer. Alright, just like that. Alright, so this is what we're looking like so far. You can take the tape off now, and you can see just how sharp that eyelid. Bitch. The next two palettes I'm going to be using are the Aurora lights from BH Cosmetics, as well as the Color Festival from BH Cosmetics. Now, I did only use the Aurora lights palette when I did this like the first time, but I find that I like the gold in the Color Festival palette better than in here. So we're going to start off with this palette, and we're going to go in. Okay, first of all, look how pretty this palette. Don't mind this or that. No, this, it broke, but this is what the palette looks like. So we're going to be dipping into, what is this? Ooh, not with your fingernail. EDM, the gold. And you just want to take a regular degalish megala lid brush, and you want to put that right next to the black. Oh, bitch. I didn't use this gold. This is my first time using it for this look, and I didn't use it on top of concealer, but baby, that is one bright gold. And you kind of want to fan it onto the black. Wow, that is so pretty. Holy shiza. Alright, so now that we use the gold, I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, but unfortunately I don't know how to fix the lighting. I've been trying and trying, but you get, it's not too off. Like, you can still see the gold in it, but you know, yeah, whatever. So next we're going into the Aurora Lights palette, and I'm going to be taking Flashing, which is this silver right here. And I'm going to pop that in my inner corner. I love this Aurora Lights palette because the shimmers in here, they don't look like shimmers. They look like like wet glitter almost. Even with the shimmers, you want to start off small and build it up, because if you just go in with a lot of shimmer, it'll look cakey. So this is what we looking like. We looking mighty fine, mighty fine. Alright, so I'm gonna pop on some lashes, and the lashes I'm using are these bad boys. They're so pretty, so curly and fluffy. Well, not really fluffy, but they're curly. But I'm gonna do that off camera, just because I typically have issues putting them on because my eyelashes are so incredibly curly. And then I will come back so we can finish the rest of the face. Alright, we got the lashes on, moving on to our face. So for my primers, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Prep and Blur Stick on my T-zone. So right here. Don't mind this, okay? I meant to tell you guys in the beginning of the video, do not mind this. It is a pimple that keeps coming back and I don't know why. So I take breaks from makeup, so that's not why it keeps popping up. So me don't know. So got to do some on my forehead. And this our neighbors, they begin on my nerves. Stick really does blur your pores. Gosh. I'm using the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer as well. I'm just putting that all over the rest of my skin. And I forgot to blend out my forehead. Cool. So this primer does get sticky, so it's great for when you apply your foundation. Okay, so the foundation I'm going in with is the NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. And this is in the shade Mahogany. So I like to shake it up first, because it does like to settle to the settle in the bottle, whatever. Not squeezing too hard. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is not sponsored by e.l.f. Oh my god. Are you done? This is not sponsored by e.l.f. Just want to let you know. I just really like their products and their tools for applying makeup. So be really careful when you're over here by your eye, just so you don't mess up that sharpness that we have going on. And I always like to do my eyebrows first before anything, because I don't see how people can do their eyebrows when they have product on their face. Just child, look, I be messing up and I be needing to go over with concealer and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a video where I switch up my routine and go like backwards. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? You know what I put down? If you're not, I don't know how to explain it to you. Then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend over it. And so for concealer, I'm gonna go back in with the e.l.f. matte concealer. I like this concealer for under my eyes, because my face does tend to get oily. It's been really dry lately. Really surprising. Like, I don't know what it's from. My face hardly never gets dry. And then just blend that out with your beauty blender. And again, be really careful by your eye. Okay, so to set our concealer in place, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 35 Deep. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. I don't bake anymore. I used to bake, but I feel like it made my under eyes look super duper dry. And then just for extra precaution, I like to take a little bit extra and plop it right underneath my eye. I also add some right here in the nose creases. Drag it down to above the lip. And then when I put it on my chin, I put it on my smile lines as well. Just like that, my face is looking really smooth. Oh, your nose and your forehead, everywhere where you put concealer. Forgot. I always be forgetting to powder my forehead. Every time, never fails. Alright, so to set the rest of the face, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. medium dark face powder. This is what it looks like. Sorry if the exposure keeps changing too. I can't lock the exposure just because when I show you guys something, it's too bright and the exposure's a lot, as opposed to adjusting to something being up close to the camera. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just powdering my face, and this is the BH Cosmetics, the face brush, like the powder face brush. It has no name to it, so that's what I'm gonna call it. Alright, moving on to contour and bronzer. I'm gonna take my Black Radiance contour palette, medium to dark. I need to get what is it, dark to deep or something like that, and I use these two shades together. So what I do, and I take this was a highlighting brush, but I don't see how it could be a highlighting brush. It's huge, so I use it for contour. So what I do is I dip into this middle shade first, go over this twice, and dip back in, and tap it off. Oh no. And I start all the way up here just because we got that darker color on the brush, and I don't want darker color to be very, very prominent coming down my face. I find that when I dust things off a lot, like really dust it off, my application is way smoother. Like way smoother, guys, way smoother. And that's with anything I use. And then for the nose, I only use the middle color, the sculpting color. Period. Moving on to blush. So for blush, I use the e.l.f. Powder Blush Palette, and I top it off with the Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. Rose d'Oro. D'Oro or d'Oro? I don't know. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Y'all, I be doing the mostest with the hostess sometimes. Like, I be doing too much. So I think I want to use this shade down here today. I need like the perfect blush. You don't want to add too much since we are topping it off. Jesus, that was loud. Y'all, I'm so sorry if you heard all of that outside. I turned it off, whatever it was. Then top it off with the other blush. Alright, so now that we're nice and rosy, it's gonna move on. We're gonna move on to highlights. So for highlight, I'm gonna use the Milani Sunset Glow Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder. Where did I get this from? I got this from TJ Maxx, I believe. It was in like the discounted makeup section. It is so pretty. Do a quick swatch for you guys. Let's do it right here. Look at that. Look at that. It is so pretty. It's so brightening and blinding. Look at that. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? Bro. That is magic. That's some kind of sorcery right there. And it just blends right into your... Oh my gosh. So pretty. So pretty. Ooh, that highlight kind of brought out my pimple just a little bit. That is so pretty. Okay, we're gonna finish up the eyes. So for the bottom half of our eyes, I'm gonna go back into the Gorgeous Me palette, and I'm gonna take that second shade where is it? That second shade we use, which is right here. And I'm gonna dust that on the bottom. Ow. Ow.
Ow.
I'm sorry, y'all are gonna be able to see this. Hold on. And then we're gonna go over to the other side and use that purple shade right here. And put that under our eye as well. Keeping it a little bit closer to the lash line. Ow. Ow.
Ow.
I just poked myself. And then the last color we're going to be using on our bottom half is the black, and we're just going to focus that right out here. I'm going to do a little bit of black liner on our waterline. I was going to use like a, you know what, actually, this purple liner. It's a lip liner. It's from Nika K. I love their lip liners. And their eyeliners are so nice. And this is like a purple. Next but not least is our bottom lashes. Put some gel. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. Alright, we're going to spray our face and then we're going to get onto our lips. So for the spray, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Lasting Fix up to 16-hour matte finish. So I'm going to use this one first. I actually saturate my face with that one. And this one, I only do a few sprays. Like in a circle. Alright, for the lip liner, we're going to be using that same Nika K purple liner. And then I'm going to take my Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish lipstick in the shade Nourishing Plum. So it looks like. Alright, you guys, let me go put in some hoops and I will show you guys the finished look. Alright y'all, so that was the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos from me. My gosh, I cannot speak today. Like I said before, I'm very sorry I was not posting as much. I am going through a lot right now. But I did want to get this video up and out for you guys just because, like I said, I haven't been posting that much. So hopefully my schedule will get back to normal soon. But if not, then you may not be hearing from me for a little bit again. So just a little heads up. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys liked this video. Comment down below if you achieved this look, if you slayed this look. Okay, I'm pretty sure half of y'all did anyway. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this video and hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay up.